gave me a new name, a room key, in a town where nobody knew what I'd survive. Call that freedom. Yeah. Marshall met me before the courthouse dawn. Said, once you take the stand, your whole life's gone. My brother and the crew wore a name like a crown. To one July bullet put a young girl in the ground. I buried every thread, every payoff, every lie. Then the mother held that picture and looked me in the eye. So I named every truck, every badge, every hand. Watched my own blood curse me from the other side of the stand. They moved me west with one bag in the back. Took my phone, changed my papers, handed me a map. Said, you're safe now, son. Then gave me a name with no childhood inside. Safety sounded different when the old me had to die. That's the price of freedom, a lock nobody tries, a bed where you can sleep till morning with a name that never had a life. The price of freedom is breathing where nobody knows your face. You get tomorrow back, but yesterday gets erased. Freedom opened every road and took away the way home. Work nights at a female on the Miller on the clock. Smile when folks ask where I'm from. Say nowhere worth the talk. There's a waitress named Louise who knows I hate July. Doesn't know the girl who died or the name I left behind. I buy a burner every Christmas, dial home, let it ring once. Can't risk one hello bringing headlights to my mother's house. Sometimes loving someone means becoming no one in their life. Freedom keeps them breathing and leaves you with the quiet. Got one picture of my daughter folded in my coat. She was 6 when I disappeared, 20 now I'm told. Marshall says she's safe for never knowing where I am. Some nights distance is protection, some nights it don't feel like a damn. That's the price of freedom, a lock nobody tries, a bed where you can sleep till morning with a name that never had a life. The price of freedom's breathing when nobody knows your face. You get tomorrow back, but yesterday gets erased. Freedom opened every road and took away the way home. Don't tell me I chose easy. I chose the one that stopped the blood. Let my own name turn against me so the next child could grow up. I don't regret the witness stand, I regret what made it right. A man can walk out of a cage and still leave half himself inside. Freedom ain't a finish line, it's what remains when chains come loose. Sometimes every door swings open and there's no one left to walk through. That's the price of freedom, no footsteps at the door, no mother saying my old name, no daughter knowing where I've gone. The price of freedom is a clean life wearing someone else's name. I did the one thing I could live with, now I live with what it cost. Freedom gave me back tomorrow, took every yesterday I knew. They asked if it was worth it. I said, the next girl gets to grow older. Then I went home to a name with no childhood in it. There's a badge on the town, so I took the road past it. By the door, my girl in the backseat, cold over her night clothes, bruise on the makeup, cash inside my shoe. 3 years of sorry, it finally won through. He wore that star like God signed his name. Sheriff called him brother, preacher called me Shane. Folks saw my face, then found somewhere else to look. A whole town can witness and still help hide the truth. I took the black ledger, tape beneath this drawer. Dates, plate, numbers, payoffs, he thought the badge cover for. Send every page to the state before I hit the pines. Then his number lit the dash, turn around before the county line. County line, one green sign in the rain. Behind me, every door knew his badge ahead. Somebody knew my name. County line, scared and driving anyway. Freedom ain't the absence of fear, it's refusing to turn around. Blue lights fill the mirror at mile marker 9. He hit the speaker, pull over, you're still mine. My dog that gripped my sleeve asked, what do we do? I said, count the road signs, I keep driving us through. He pulled alongside where the black top narrowed down. Tried to press me, told the ditch before the bridge out of town. I held the wheel steady, heard the guardrail scraping. 2 state units rose from the dark beyond the county gate. He stepped out shouting, one hand near his side. Trooper said, hands up, let it pass by. I gave him the ledger, every payment, date and name. First time his badge looked like metal, not a verdict, not a chain. County line, one green sign in the rain. Behind me, every door knew his badge ahead. Somebody knew my name. County line, scared and driving anyway. Freedom ain't the absence of fear, it's refusing to turn around. Leaving wasn't weakness, staying kept him strong. Silence never saved us, it just helped the hurt live on. I didn't take revenge, I carried out the proof. A house ain't made a home by what you're too afraid to lose. Still county line, one green sign in the rain. Behind me, he owned every room. Ahead, I own my name. County line, still scared, still driving straight. Freedom wasn't waiting past the sign, it was choosing not to turn around. My little girl whispered, Mama, are we safe now? I said, not forever, baby, but farther than before. Freedom didn't start when they put cuffs on him. It started when I believed the door could open. The deed said it belonged to us. The dirt remembered different. Yeah. 40 acres, one fence, split the creek. Granddad dead 3 days, 2 brothers wouldn't speak. Daddy held the deed, Uncle Eli worked the roads. One had ink at the courthouse, one knew every stone. Words by the pump house, July thick and steel. One shot cracked the thunder, Eli hit the hill. Sheriff drank with Daddy, road accident in black. Mama burned the bloody shirt before the rain came back. I was 9 years old, but old enough to know truth gets real quiet when the wrong man owns the road. Blood on the land, don't make the land yours, it just gives the roots one more secret to hold. You can seal up the file, say the Lord understands, but every hard rain brings the red back through the land. Daddy died last winter, left the deed beneath my name. Left the fence, left the silence, left the rifle and the blame. Eli's daughter came before the grave, clay settled flat. Stood beside the fresh cut earth and said, I want his name back. She didn't want my money, didn't come to take the house. Said your daddy took his brother, then your people cut him out. I felt that old lie rising, ready made inside my mouth. The mama said behind me, son, she's telling it right. I took the deed downtown, split the acres down the line, put Eli's bloodline back beside mine. The time what I had witnessed, every word my father banned. Truth won't raise the murdered, but lies don't get to own the land. Don't make the land yours, it just gives the rules. One more secret to hold, you can seal up the file. Say the Lord understands, but every hard rain brings the red back through the land. Some inherit silver, some inherit shame. I got 40 acres of silence fenced in my father's name. At daylight I cut the wire, let the creek run where it ran. First honest thing a bloody done since blood first hit the land. Blood on the land ain't a birthright or a crown, it's a death the living carry till the truth gets written down. We opened up the file, put Eli's name back where it stands. The rain can't wash the killing clean, but no lie still owns the land. Blood on the land, never made the land ours. The deed still bears my family's name. This time, all of it. Hard times didn't raise me once, they kept coming back till I learned. 32 concrete crew, 9 men on the clock. Developer skipped town, bank froze every draw. So the mixer Tuesday, lost the truck by June. Told my wife I got it while the lights went out at noon. Pride kept talking while the cupboards went bare. Came home smelling like a bar, caught it working late. Missed my daughter's school play, blame the job, blame the road. She said, Daddy, you come home only when nowhere else will hold you. That one hit clean, no fist, no sound. Some truths don't knock you over, they take the floor out from under you. Raised by hard times, they broke every lie called pride. Took the tough talk from my mouth, put the truth back in my eyes. Raised by hard times, not once every time I went down. They didn't make me bulletproof, they taught me not to bleed alone. 41 motel room, one lamp buzzing blue. Last 20 in my wallet, nobody left to lie to. Sister knocked the daylight through work boots on the bed. Said road crew starts at 7, you getting up or staying dead. I said I don't need saving. She said good, this ain't that. You need work, I need a hand. Now get in the damn truck. First check went to back rent, next one to my girl. Took 3 years before I promised quit sounding like a lie. Then my daughter called me Saturday, the porch is falling through. I showed up before sunrise, stayed until the dark, came back the next Saturday before she had to ask. Raised by hard times, they broke every lie called pride. Took the tough talk from my mouth, put the truth back in my eyes. Raised by hard times, not once every time I went down. They didn't make me bulletproof, they taught me not to bleed alone. I thought a man stay standing, I'm never reaching out. But pride is just a locked room when the whole damn house burns down. Hard times didn't make me noble, some days it made me mean. What changed me wasn't suffering, it was naming who I heard. Raised by hard times, till the bluff in me wore thin. Till I quit calling silence strength and finally let my people in. Raised by hard times, every fall tore something down. They didn't make me bulletproof, they taught me not to bleed alone. Raised by hard times, still standing, but not alone. I used to say I made it on my own, was the last lie hard times took from me. They offered me his chair. I knew exactly how many backs it took to hold it up. Yeah, old man died with the whole room still. Gold ring, cold black book on the seal. Every name that owed him, every judge he kept, every loan he called mercy, every threat he called respect. I've been his right hand since I learned to shave. Kick doors in the rain, put good men on their knees. Told myself survive now, answer when you're old. That's how fear gets dressed up and mistaken for control. His son stood shaking, lawyers watched the door. Said take the chair, cold, this whole town is yours. I looked at that throne and the hurt underneath. Power don't sit high, it stands on somebody's knees. No crown, no chains, no chair above a bowed head. I won't wear a dead man's power just to keep his kingdom fed. No crown, no chains, let the whole damn order fall. I'd rather answer for my sins than own another man at all. They pulled 12-year ride, pushed the ledger my way, said take the seat and your pages disappear today. Mayor owed 6, the sheriff owed more. Half the county smiled through a locked back door. Found my brother's initials beside River Job. Paid 5 grand to the sheriff, 3 to make the record change. They told me he ran, I cursed him 10 long years. All the time I guarded the man who put him there. I made 3 copies before daylight broke. One went to the state, one went straight to the press. Walked into the courthouse, read every bought name. Didn't skip the beatings with my initials in the margin. When the statement stepped forward, I held out both hands. Truth ain't truth if it stops where your own guilt begins. Oh, no crown, no chains, no chair above a bowed head. I won't wear a dead man's power just to keep his kingdom fed. No crown, no chains, let the whole damn order fall. I'd rather answer for my sins than own another man at all. Yeah. Don't call me righteous, I helped build that room. Held men by the collar while the old man chose their ruin. Yeah, I ain't clean for talking, I ain't brave for coming late. The first free thing I ever did was refuse to take his place. No crown, no chains, no deal to clear my name. I won't trade one master dying for my face above the gate. No crown, no chains, let his whole machine collapse. They locked the cuffs around my wrist. First time I wasn't on his chain. No crown, no chains, lost the kingdom, kept my name. They said, you could've owned this town. I said, they'd already owned too much of me. Daddy taught me, Daddy came home mean when the bottle ran dry. Mama knew his footsteps by the weight in the hall. One night he split the table, raised his hand too high. She put me in the truck before the lamp hit the wall. No plan, $40, one coat between us. 3 weeks in the church basement, rain through the ceiling. She worked graveyard laundry, steam in her hair. Hand split at the knuckles, still breakfast was there. I asked, why'd we run? Why we let them win? She said, leaving there alive was the first fight we did. Mama raised a fighter, not a fist looking for a face. Taught me courage ain't the damage, just the line you hold in place. Mama raised a fighter, kept some mercy in my grip. Taught me how to stand between the hurt and who it hits. Mama raised a fighter. She taught me what strength is for. At 16, I drove a board through it like a door. Came home proud as blood drying on my knuckles. Said he used your name, what was I supposed to do? She wrapped my hand once, then looked straight through. Said, you think I crossed 3 counties so you could borrow his hands? You don't defend what I survived by becoming that kind of man. Made me face his mother in urgent care, hard work Saturdays till I paid the clinic off. The boy never forgave me, he didn't have to. Mama said sorry starts the bill, it don't finish what you do. Mama raised a fighter, not a fist looking for a face. Taught me courage ain't the damage, it's the line you hold in place. Mama raised a fighter, kept some mercy in my grip. Taught me how to stand between the hurt and who it is. Mama raised a fighter. She taught me what strength is for. Years later, Daddy found my house before dark. Gray around the temple, same eyes, no spark. My little boy was drawn at the kitchen table. Daddy said, I'm still your father, let me meet him if you're able. Every old night, rose up hot behind my teeth. I wanted him afraid, the way he made us be. Then my son came to the doorway, asked, who's that man? I felt my fist close, then opened both my hands. I said, you don't cross this door till you name what you did. Don't call it whiskey, don't call it how you live. Say you hit my mother, say you taught your boy to fear. Being blood may bring you here, don't get you near. He said, you sound just like me. I said, no, I stopped. I got his jaw, I got his rage. Heard his voice come through my mouth more than once along the way. But blood can hand you violence, it can't make you pass it on. Mama taught me strength begins where inherited hurt stops. Mama raised a fighter, not another version of him. Taught me how to close a door without letting hatred in. Mama raised a fighter, kept my hands open wide. I learned strength is what you stop before it reaches your child. Mama raised a fighter, she broke the chain without a crown. She didn't teach me how to hit, she taught me what not to hand down. She never taught me to win every fight. She taught me not to hand one down. Grandma kept an old flag beneath the good china, folded in cedar safe from moss and questions. They said we worked this ground, earned every acre. I learned pride young, learned the full truth later. County courthouse, basement dust thick in the air. Found a name in a ledger, found 3 names missing there. $1 deed, 1 thumbprint, 1 line struck through. First time home, look back and that's what I would do. Dixie on my back, heavy as the family name. I won't spit on where I'm from, I won't paint across the stain. I can look to him without singing every lie. Dixie on my back, home is mine. The myth ain't mine. The myth ain't mine. me kin. I said dirt ain't the problem, it's what got buried in it. He called me traitor, pulled my picture from the wall. Mama held a coffin, never spoke at all. I left through the rain with my jaw locked tight. Truth costs more when it shares your name. And I, Dixie on my back, heavy as the family name. I won't spit on where I'm from, I won't paint across the stain. I can look to him without singing every lie. Dixie on my back, home is mine. The myth ain't mine. Yeah, the myth ain't mine. I ain't here to damn the dead, I ain't here to kiss the stone. I won't carry borrowed hatred just to prove that I belong. Home ain't holy cause we say it, home gets honest or it rots. I carry what still heals us, I leave what should've stopped. Dixie on my back, heavy, but it ain't my chain. I won't hand the next one silence, dressed up as a family name. I still love the hymn, I just won't sing the lie. Dixie on my back, I carry home. The myth can't die. Home ain't a halo, home gets honest or it rides. Everybody in town knew how he took turn 3. She knew why he couldn't sleep on his left side. Built a black 72 in a cinder block shed, ran county line asphalt for cash and respect. Crowds leaned across the guardrail to watch him never lift. She waited by the kitchen sink with ice inside a dishcloth. They saw him climb out laughing, blood running past his ear. She found him in the bathroom, counting breaths so no one heard. He said, I left it at the curb, almost put it in the rail. She touched a cut above his eye. Good, that's why you're here. They love the legend, the name painted on the door. She loved the man who killed the engine and sat shaking on the floor. They wanted one more story, she wanted one more year. She loved the man, not the legend. He only felt alive when they cheered. Soon his face was on the tavern wall, his nickname stitched on shirts. Strangers bought another round to hear how bad the wreck had hurt. Every telling lost a moment, he called her from the ditch. Lost the part where he said, come get me, I don't wanna die like this. He made each close call louder till fear had left the tail. Started answering to the nickname more than to the name. She knew, she said, every time you make him bigger, you come home a little less. He said, fear don't sell a story. She said, then quit selling what we have. They love the legend, the name painted on the door. She loved the man who killed the engine and sat shaking on the floor. They wanted one more story, she wanted one more year. She loved the man, not the legend. He only knew himself when they cheered. Yeah. After the bridge roll over, the doctor held the x-ray high. Said one more hit along that spine, you may not walk out next time. She never hit his helmet, never begged him not to go. Said, I don't need you fearless, I need the man beneath the show. Saturday, the purse was 10 grand, half the county line the road. Coming hard into the third turn, the rear end lost control. For the first time in his legend, he let his right foot rise, caught the slide before the guardrail, crossed the finish line alive. Second place, no trophy, crowd asking what went wrong. He told them fuel lines starved. She waited till they gone. Said you lifted, he said keep your voice down. She said the choice brought you home. He said that ain't what they came for. She looked at him a long time, then they can have what they came for. She never blamed him for the shaking, never asked him not to fear. She loved every human weakness, he kept hiding from the cheers. But love can't keep a man alive if being known feels like defeat. She could hold the truth beside him, she couldn't help him bury it. They loved the legend, the lie painted on the door. She loved the man who chose to live and made it home once more. But he handed them another story, asked her to protect his name. She loved the man, not the legend. He was still ashamed of being saved. They loved the legend, so she left him with the crowd. She took the photograph from before he needed strangers, shouting loud. She loved the man, not the legend, but he wouldn't let that man be seen. Years later, a kid at the garage asked, is it true you never lifted? He looked at the old photograph. She forgot inside his toolbox, said, no, that's just a lie. They cost me the one person who knew when I did. Used to think walking away meant losing. That was before I learned what winning cost. Yeah. 20 years of back room fights behind the county bar. Cash beneath the table, blood across the parked cars. Crowd knew my nickname, never knew my son. I was everybody's tough man till the cheering was done. Broke my left hand twice, broke my marriage once. Caught every bruise a trophy, everyone in the bluff. If some young mouth asked what my name was worth, I put him on the floor just to hear the room say it first. Nothing left to prove, let the old scars talk. I don't need another man bleeding to remember who I am. Nothing left to prove, let them talk when I leave the room. I outlive the man they cheered for. Got nothing left to prove. Friday night, some young kid shoved me by the rail. Said, you ain't who they talk about, you hold your hands, got slow. Whole room leaned forward, waiting on the show. Same hunger in their eyes that used to run my bones. Then I saw my boy at the far end of the bar, 19, jaw locked, learning who men are. His fist closed, slowly ready to become mine. I saw 20 wasted years standing next in line. Kid swung first, caught me clean, mouth full of blood, still on my feet. I said, son, drop your hands, turned and walked outside. First fight I ever won was the one I didn't feed. Nothing left to prove, let the old scars talk. I don't need another man bleeding to remember who I am. Nothing left to prove, let them talk when I leave the room. I outlived the man they cheered for. Got nothing left to prove. Next morning town said I finally gone soft. Said the owe me would've dropped him before we got the words out. My boy sat on the tailgate, handed me a rag. Said I thought you was scared. I said I was, but what you'd learn if I swung back. He asked, don't it burn when they call you weak? I said, only if I still let the mouse tell me who to be. Strength ain't making every fool remember your name. Sometimes strength is letting the whole room call you weak. I gave strangers my knuckles, gave the noise my best years. Let men who never loved me choose what I had to fear. Now the room can keep talking. Let the old stories grow. A reputation turns to chains when you're scared to let it go. Nothing left to prove. Let the old scars talk. I don't need another man bleeding to remember who I am. Nothing left to prove. My son walked out beside me. I lost the room that loved my anger, kept the man I still could be. Nothing left to prove. Let the old legend fall. I'd rather lose a room of strangers than teach my son to bleed for applause. They said I walked away from a fight. Truth is, I walked away with my son. Daddy cut limestone 31 years. Came home ghost white, dust ground into his clothes. Foreman called him family when the numbers ran high. Called it pre-existing when the x-rays came back bright. Funeral home wanted half by Friday noon. Mama had one insulin pen left in the room. Company lawyer said a check by the coffee ring. Said sign here ma'am, no one has to say a thing. Enough to save the mortgage, enough to lay him down. That's how power prices silence when the man who died was poor. A poor man's crown ain't gold upon his head. It's a name they couldn't purchase just because the man is dead. They can take the roof above us, they can lay him in the ground, but the truth they couldn't buy. That's a poor man's crown. Yeah. Found his lunchbox rusting underneath the bed. 30 mass requests the company never read. Days beside the sick men, warnings in his hand. Fans keep failing, dust hangs thick as flour. Mama ran a thumb across his stitched on name. Said your daddy died working, don't let him buy away the blame. I wanted that money, I won't dress it up. Hunger makes a clean lie look honest enough. Walked into the hearing in his only Sunday coat. Read every buried warning, every name he wrote. Lawyer said you understand what you could lose today. I said more than you can purchase, less than he already paid up. A poor man's crown ain't gold upon his head. It's a name they couldn't purchase just because the man is dead. They can take the roof above us, they can lay him in the ground, but the truth they couldn't buy. That's a poor man's crown. Yeah. Hush money don't come filthy, it comes folded, crisp and clean. Looks like insulin for mama, sounds like 1 month without need. That's why silence has a price tag. That's why decent people bend. When power comes to buy your honor, it comes dressed up as relief. A poor man's crown ain't gold upon his head. It's every buried one and read aloud after he's dead. Yeah, we lost the house that winter, but 30 names got written down. The truth they couldn't purchase. That's my father's crown. We lost the roof that winter. They lost the right to call it an accident. He got louder when the daylight thin. Poured 2 fingers, let the old years in. Joked about the mud, cold meals, no sleep. How scared young boys learn what to bury deep. He'd strike the table when the punchline hit, then stare through the room when the laughter quit. Kept the easy memories polished like chrome. Never touched the road that didn't lead home. Whiskey and war stories. One loosens, one holds tight. He could tell you where the rounds came from, never whose voice went quiet that night. Whiskey and war stories. Courage dressed up as a joke. By the time the glass went empty, you could hear what he never spoke. He knew every nickname, every voice on the wire. Who slept through thunder, who could cook over fire. Ask who fell and his jaw locked hard. Eyes on the door like the dead stood guard. We were too young and no fear from pride. Too damn scared to admit they lived side by side. Then he grinned like the past was harmless and gone, while the ice in his glass kept time with the tremor. Whiskey and war stories. One loosens, one holds tight. He could tell you where the rounds came from, never whose voice went quiet that night. Whiskey and war stories. Courage dressed up as a joke. By the time the glass went empty, you could hear what he never spoke. Joke died halfway out. He said, there's one name I keep leaving out. He drove me down when the whole sky flashed. I woke up breathing, he never came back. No flag in his voice, no glory left. Just a man still living on somebody else's breath. Folks call surviving, brave from far away. Some nights it feels like I stole my way. The war took off his uniform and moved in behind his eyes. No parade could reach it, no sermon make it right. He wasn't drinking for the story, he was drinking past the sound of the man who bought his morning and never saw his own. Whiskey and war stories. The room forgot to breathe. He finally said the name, buried under 40 years. Whiskey and war stories. No punchline, no disguise. At the bottom of the glass, the war stepped out from behind his eyes. I never called him broken, he never called himself brave. He was just a man still coming home from a war that never left. The envelope held $90,000. Ruth counted it once, then counted it again. Not because she wanted the money, because she needed to know exactly what saying no would cost. Yeah. 2:14 in the morning, locking up the diner door. She heard tires cross the center line, then steel scrape against the road. Black truck kept on moving, one tail light dragging low. Cal Turner lay beside his cones in that yellow counter coat. Ruth knew the driver's face before the truck cleared the light. The commissioner's on his son, drunk most every Friday night. Sheriff came 10 minutes later, kept his notebook at his side. Said, "Dark road, Ruth, you show your eyes got it right." She pointed at the broken lens, still spinning me by Cal sign. Dark didn't change that license plate, and it didn't make him drive. She was a woman who couldn't be bought, not because she'd never been broke. Red tag notice on the icebox and the mama's medicine running low. She knew every hole that money could close, every day it could take from her door. They mistook need for a price tag, mistook pole for being yours. She was scared, she was shaking, she was broke, but she couldn't be bought. The lawyer took a corner booth before the breakfast crowd, set a leather envelope beside a cup and kept his voice down. Said, "Memories turn unreliable when the hour gets that late. This could fix your mother's roof, put your son through welding school next fall." Ruth stared through the diner glass at rain coming through the sign. Thought about the pharmacy bill, folded in her apron twice. She kept both hands around the coffee, never touched the leather flap. Said, "You found every place I'm hurting." Guess she thought that settled that. He pushed the envelope closer, she looked him in the eye and broke. "That ain't the same as being for sale." Then she called the state investigator from the kitchen telephone, made the lawyer leave the money right where he had laid it down. She was the woman who couldn't be bought, not because she'd never been broke. Red tag notice on the icebox and the mama's medicine running low. She knew every hole that money could close, every debt it could take from her door. They mistook need for a price tag, mistook pole for being yours. She was scared, she was shaking, she was broke, but she couldn't be bought. On the stand, the lawyer smiled like he'd already won, held the worst years to the light, one by one. Convicted theft at 19, yes. $47 cash, 2 checks returned unpaid, yes. Bankruptcy, that's in my past. You lied when you were younger, yes. Then why should they believe that anything you're saying now is what you truly saw? Ruth leaned toward the microphone, voice steady, hands not still. "You don't have to call me honest, every day I've ever lived. I stole when I was 19, I lied because I was scared. I stayed inside 2 marriages long after love wasn't there. But none of that moved Cal Turner into the middle of that road. None of that broke your client's tail light, none of that made him go. I saw him stop, I saw him look back, I saw him leave that man. Put every dirty year I've lived right here beside the facts. They counted on the secrets, keep them quiet in the throat. So she named everyone herself and took away their hope. Shame makes powerful currency, only while it stays concealed. Once a woman owns her worst days, there ain't much left to steal. She was the woman who couldn't be bought, not spotless, not dressed in white. She knew what 90,000 meant and still brought the offering to light. She knew that roof would keep on leaking, knew those bills would follow home. But poor was what the ledger called her. It wasn't what they owned. She was scared, she was scared, she was shaking, she was shaking. She stood and she couldn't be bought. No halo, no crown, no clean past to hide behind. Just a woman who knew the dead man's life was never hers to price. The jury came back guilty, her roof still leaked that winter. The pharmacy still called twice a week. A reporter asked Ruth, "Does
telling the truth worth what it cost? She looked at Cal's widow, standing outside the courtroom. Said, that's the wrong question. His life wasn't mine to sell.
And the sinner's amen. 23 feet, store sinking, no past due. Daddy said we lose this place, we lose a family too. I soaked the back wall, struck one match past 10. Thought Amos had clocked out, had gone back in. Flames took the raft, the smoke took his breath. Sheriff found Leon walking 2 rows west. I said, saw him hanging near the loading bay. One coward sentenced, stole 14 years away. Insurance paid, Daddy called it grace. Every Sunday Leon's mother looked straight through my face. A sinner's amen, and Lord let me go. As this was my hand, and this is what I owe. No halo, no bargain, no clean way to end. Just the truth with both hands raised. A sinner's amen. Yeah. Leon died in prison before the truth got heard. Amos left a widow all because of one man's word. Built the new store where the old one burned. Sowed seed in the daylight, smelled smoke when darkness turned. Last Sunday preacher said repent and be made new. I looked at that cross like it already knew. Drove past Daddy's grave with the old file beside me. Walked into the sheriff's office before fear could turn me. He said, you understand what this confession means? I said, more than I understood at 23. Laid the policy papers and the matchbook on his desk. Clear Leon's name and put mine where his was left. A sinner's amen, and Lord let me go. As this was my hand, and this is what I owe. No halo, no bargain, no clean way to end. Just the truth with both hands raised. The sinner's amen. Shame. Shame kept me shaking, but shame kept me fed. The lie paid the mortgage, put a roof above my head. Repentance starts costing when the lie built your life. Regret ain't repentance till you quit letting innocence pay the price. I can't wait games, can't give Leon back his years, but I can stop calling silence anything but fear. A sinner's amen ain't mercy without cost. It's opening the record and naming who was lost. Let the new store close, let the sentence begin. I don't ask to be innocent, I ask to quit protecting my sin. A sinner's amen. No excuse left at the end. The first honest prayer I ever prayed was the one that locked the door behind me. Danny shared one room, one winter coat. Swung on any mouth that dragged the other's name. Daddy left early, mama worked the yard. We learned blood meant loyalty before we learned blood. could lie. Years later, ran a tow shop off old Route 9. Danny worked the titles, I kept Ricks in line. Sheriff found 3 stolen cars stripped behind the gate. Every forged release wore my initials and my date. Danny looked me dead on, brother, take the fall. You got nobody waiting, I got 3 lives at home. Same eyes I defended since we both were 10. Blood never looked so thin as it did right then. Blood don't make you family, it only makes you kin. Family tells the truth when a lie would let them win. Who sits beside your mother? Who comes back when it counts? Blood don't make you family. Family's what you do. Mac at work beside her since his last tour came to an end. No shared blood, no childhood, no reason to defend me. Sat through every hearing, drove mama to the jail. Kept 2 trucks turning while my name got dragged through hell. Found a second ledger tape beneath Danny's floor. VIN plates, payoff dates, every frame is stripped before. Danny offered 10 grand if Mac would strike a match. Mac took it to the state and never asked for half. When the gate rolled open, mama folded in his arms. Mac just held her steady like he'd done all along. That looked more like family than every shared last name. A man with none of our blood risked his own to clear mine. Blood don't make you family, it only makes you kin. Family tells the truth when a lie would let them win. Who sits beside your mother? Who comes back when it calls? Blood don't make you family. Family's what you do. Danny took a plea, came home 3 winters later. Hands inside his coat, face worn down by shame. Said we're still brothers, blood should count for something. I said blood got you to this door, it don't get you back inside. I wanted them freezing, wanted every lost night paid. Then mama stepped behind me. Trust ain't mercy, and mercy ain't a race. Mac leaned one broom against the rusted shop walls. At 6 a.m. tomorrow, show us if you mean it at all. No keys, no books, no money, no shortcuts through the hurt. Just one more dawn to show up and one more day of work. By spring he still swept floors, still hadn't touched a save. Nobody called him family, but nobody sent him away. Blood can hand you history, your father's jaw, your mother's eyes. It can't make you tell the truth when telling it has a price. Kin is where you started, trust is what you prove. Family is who carries weight when carrying it costs them too. Blood don't make you family, it only makes you kin. Family tells the truth, then leaves some room to begin. It don't erase the damage, it don't call betrayal small. Blood don't make you family, but what you do can. Blood don't make you family, you earn that name by staying. Danny said, but I'm your brother. I said, that's what you were born. What you do next decides the rest. The night she left, nothing broke, no door slammed, no glass hit the wall. By then, she'd already used every loud way to stay. She used to leave the porch light on and supper on the foil. Wait through second shift running late with grease still on my clothes. She say sit down 10 minutes. Look at me when I talk. I kiss the top of her head and keep moving through the dark. Said after this plant shut down, after things ease up, after I get us through this year, I'll give you more of us. She used to fight for Sundays, used to circle dates in red, used to reach across the mattress till I turned away instead. Then the red marks left the calendar, her books thin from the shelf. Mama's quilt disappeared in March, she moved it by herself. She quit leaving on the porch light, quit asking when I'd be home. I thought the house had found some peace, she just stopped hoping I would notice. She left quiet, but she'd said it all before. Every plate gone cold, every night I missed the door. She left quiet, no last warning, no last fight. She been leaving little by little, I just saw it all that night. She left quiet, I was the last thing left behind. Tuesday, 6:15, I keep beside the sugar jar. One coffee cup above the sink, no blue truck in the yard. Half the closet stood empty, but the diamond necklace stayed. She took the chipped yellow bowl her mother gave us when we married. That told me more than any letter she took what still felt true. Left every expensive apology I'd ever bought instead of showing up. Called her sister 3 times, she answered sounding tired. I said just tell me where she is, I need to make this right. She said she ain't hiding, she's done explaining. You don't get another warning just because you're listening now. She left quiet, cause she said it all before. Every plate gone cold, every night I missed the door. She left quiet, no last warning, no last fight. She been leaving little by little, I just saw it all that night. She left quiet, I was the last thing left behind. She met me outside the duplex, wouldn't let me cross the step. I said what happened all at once, she said nothing did, that's the point. Nothing happened for years, I said I worked those hours for us. She looked past me toward the street, you kept the roof above me, you stopped living underneath. I said I thought we quit fighting, she said I quit believing that another fight will make you hear what asking never did. I said tell me what to change, she shook her head, maybe you will, but I won't stay invisible while you learn how to see me. No screaming, no revenge, no name meant to leave a scar. She went back through the doorway and closed it soft between us. Back home, pale squares on the walls showed where her picture stood. Dust lines marked the missing books. I never seen her move. One towel in the bathroom, one chair pulled from the table. Every room had been losing her while I called the house stable. I kept saying it was sudden, because sudden made me less to blame. But she didn't disappear that Tuesday. Tuesday was when I finally saw the space. She left quiet after every loud wave failed. No shadow frame, no final thread, no promise left to waste. She left quiet, not to punish, not to win. She left before the last of her went missing where she'd been. She left quiet after years of asking why. She been leaving little by little, I just watched the truck that night. She left quiet, but the silence wasn't where goodbye began. The next morning, I
I replaced the porch bulb. She stopped changing months ago. It lit the whole front step. Nothing came home.
Don't tell them I never broke. Tell them breaking wasn't the end of me. Yeah. 22 cheap bourbon, loud mouths in the room. One shove, one curb, one life gone too soon. Judge gave 12, said that minute belongs to you. Iron door slammed like the whole world knew. Missed my father's funeral, got a ring back in the mail. Lost 8 front teeth and the nerve to think I changed. Old head said, make your worst night your name. Wear it like armor, let the whole world take blame. I nearly did, nearly let that sail decide. A man get used to being buried long before he dies. Bury me unbroken, not innocent, not clean. Leave every crack showing, no lie laid in between. Don't make me a martyr, don't freeze me at that night. Bury me unbroken, with every break inside. Walked out 34 with a duffel and a debt. My daughter stood there at 17, no reason to forget. She said, don't tell me you've changed, don't swear you made it right. Be here next Tuesday at 6, don't be late. I got there at 5 with the engine shut down. Hands locked tight while the old fear came around. One Tuesday turned to 10 years of showing up. No grand redemption, just staying when it got rough. She never called me innocent, I never asked her to. Some wounds don't need a speech, they need a man who follows through. Bury me unbroken, not innocent, not clean. Leave every crack showing, no lie laid in between. Don't make me a martyr, don't freeze me at that night. Bury me unbroken, with every break inside. I don't ask that headstone to clear me, I don't ask my girl to forget. I quit feeding that one bad minute every good year I had left. I on the hand that pushed him, on the years that came due. Guilt can tell the truth about you without becoming all of you. Bury me unbroken, not spotless, not excused, with every crack still showing and every lie refused. Don't call Saint above me, don't call that night alone. Bury me unbroken, I spent the rest coming home. Put the date I fell, put the date I stood back up. Leave room between them. First time Daddy said he was sorry. The stroke had him holding his coffee with both hands. Yeah. 42, helping button his work-worn shirt. Stroke took half his left side, left the whole pride unhurt. Saw a pale well running beneath his shoulder blade. A burn track down his forearm, a knife mark at his waist. I said never saw those, he said never showed them. Tapped the one beneath the shoulder, your granddaddy's belt. The arm came from the mill fire, the side came from a fight. Then he pulled the shirt together like we'd already gone too far that night. Daddy's old scars stay buried under denim and smoke. He stopped the hand that hurt him, never learned to reach with his own. Daddy's old scars, some ran deeper than skin. A man can end the beating and still not know where healing begins. He worked 6 days, brought every paycheck home. Fixed the porch, changed the oil, kept the furnace going. Never missed a shift, never let the cupboard bare. Couldn't mend anything with tools except the distance in the air. When mama cried, he checked the pipes beneath the sink. When I said I love you, he'd nod and look away. 3 days of silence, if I disappointed him, he thought quiet was mercy, cause he never raised a hand. At 17, I left before his morning shift. Said you ain't a father, you're a landlord with my name. He stood there with both hands deep inside his coat. Never told me I was wrong, never asked me not to go. Daddy's old scars stay buried under denim and smoke. He stopped the hand that hurt him, never learned to reach with his own. Daddy's old scars, some ran deeper than skin. A man can end the beating and still not know where healing begins. That night beside the hospital bed, he stared down at his hand. Said I thought not hitting you was enough to make me different from that man. I said it mattered more than you'll ever know. But a house can hold no bruises and still be cold enough to hurt. He nodded once, eyes fixed on the floor. Said I learned every way not to be him, never learned what to be instead. And then he reached across the blanket with the hand the stroke left weak. First time in all my living, my father reached for me. Understanding ain't a pardon and a reason ain't excuse, but pain gets passed like property when nobody names the truth. He stopped one kind of hurt and left another in the room. I can honor what he spared me and still grieve what he couldn't do. Daddy's old scar ain't the law I have to live. I can honor what he never did and name what he couldn't give. Daddy's old scar finally spoken, finally seen. He didn't finish healing, he got the hurt this far through me. Daddy's old scar, he got me farther than he got. I won't call that failure. I'll start where he stopped. He said, I thought not hitting you was enough. I said it was a beginning, Daddy. This time, he didn't look away. Daddy came home me when the bottle ran dry. Mama knew his footsteps by the weight in the hall. One night he split the table, raised his hand too high. She put me in the truck before the lamp hit the wall. No plan, $40, one coat between us. 3 weeks in the church basement, rain through the ceiling. She worked graveyard laundry, steam in her hair. Hand split at the knuckle, still breakfast was there. I asked why we run, why we let them win. She said leaving there alive was the first fight we did. Mama raised a fighter, now the fear's looking for a face. Taught me courage ain't the damage, it's the line you hold in place. Mama raised a fighter, She taught me what strength is for. At 16, I drove a boy through a locker door. Came home proud as blood drying on my knuckles. Said, use your name. What was I supposed to do? She wrapped my hand once, then looked straight through. Said, you think I crossed 3 counties so you could borrow his hands? You don't defend what I survived by becoming that kind of man. Made me face his mother in the urgent care hall. Worked Saturdays till I paid the clinic off. That boy never forgave me, he didn't have to. Mama said, sorry starts to build, it don't finish what you do. Mama raised a fighter, not a fist looking for a face. Taught me courage ain't the damage, it's the line you hold in place. Mama raised a fighter, kept some mercy in my grip. Taught me how to stand between the hurt and who it hits. Mama raised a fighter, she taught me what strength is for. Years later, Daddy found my house before dark. Gray around the temple, same eyes, no spark. My little boy was drawing at the kitchen table. Daddy said, I'm still your father, let me meet him if you're able. Every old night rose up high behind my teeth. I wanted him afraid, the way it made us be. Then my son came to the door, he asked, who's that man? I felt my fist close, then opened both my hands. I said, you don't cross this door till you name what you did. Don't call it whiskey, don't call it how you live. Say you hit my mother, say you taught your boy to fear. Being blood may bring you here, it don't get you near. He said, you sound just like me. I said, no, I stopped. I got his jaw, I got his rage. Heard his voice come through my mouth more than once along the way. But blood can hand you violence, it can't make you pass it on. Mama taught me strength begins where inherited hurt stops. Mama raised a fighter, not another version of him. Taught me how to close the door without letting hatred in. Mama raised a fighter, kept my hands open wide. I learned strength is what you stop before it reaches your child. Oh, mama raised a fighter, she broke the chain without a crown. She didn't teach me how to hit, she taught me what not to hand down. She never taught me to win every fight. She taught me not to hand one